Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do a character discussion topic video on the character from the Ajin demi-human manga named Yuu Tosaki. So to start things off here, Tosaki is a normal human being who works with the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare and is a very high-ranking member within this system. The reason he has this job in the first place is so he can pay for his fiance's hospital and medical bills while she is in a comatose state within the hospital that is holding her at this point in time. Tosaki cares deeply, very deeply for his fiancée named Ai. So her fiancée is named Ai, A-I in Japanese, the kanji. Yeah, and a lot of his character revolves around her, around Ai. Yeah, so Tosaki is a very down-to-earth and serious person that all he desires for the time being is to protect his wife, as his fiancée, sorry, not wife yet, but eventually. But right now he's just fiancé, yeah, so his fiancée as much as possible, and that he is very determined to do that, of course. However, Tosaki has gotten a promotion to a new field where he is tasked by his minister, his boss pretty much, to deal with any Ajin cases or capturing of Ajins around the jurisdiction of Japan. Yeah, so Tosaki did not want this job at all, since it will give Tosaki a higher chance of death, since he will be dealing with Ajins, and that he can't afford to die at this point in time, as he needs to take care of his fiance's hospital bills. So yeah, that's a problem for them. So Tosaki got the brilliant idea of getting an Ajin bodyguard named Yoko Tainaka, later renamed Izumi Shimamura. However, we will be talking about her character once we get her character discussion topic video. So yeah. Anyways, back to Tosaki, which I just want to bring up. This one thing about Tosaki is that people throughout the manga would always get the kanji of his name wrong. Like his real surname is Tosaki. You know, Saki, which means point in Japanese. Yeah, people refer to him as Tozaki. Instead of like an S, there's a Z in it. So yeah. Tosaki, and that would get on his nerves. Yes, so we call him Tozaki instead of Tosaki, which is his actual surname. That will he will be getting on his nerves basically. So he doesn't like that. Yeah, so I guess make sure you be careful to not say Tosaki's surname wrong when you're around him, because he will call you out for it anyways. But yeah, it's not really too much of an issue there. So yeah, and just to remind you, Tosaki is human, right? Yeah, so not an Ajin, so he doesn't have an IBM for me to go over on with all of you about. So yeah, and throughout the manga he appears to lack patience and is very blunt about a lot of topics, gets irritated easily, especially when you say his surname wrong, like I just went over. So yeah, there's that. Oh yeah, and also the reason he allows Kei Nagai to ally with him is because he was about to kill his fiancée with his IBM, and yeah, he didn't do it. Showing to Tosaki himself that he can be trusted, and that both Kei and Ko want to both stop Sato, as they are both Ajins. Which at first Tosaki blamed Kei for all this madness happening around him, but no, in reality it's all Sato, and Kei and Ko were just caught up in the midst of it just because they were Ajins, and they both want to stop Sato as well, you know, to get their lives back, mostly in Kei's point, as well as Tosaki. Let's get his life back to. He wants everything to go back to normal, and Sato to be ridden, basically. You know, so Kei wanted to form an alliance with Tosaki, which Tosaki eventually accepts in order to protect his fiancée Ai, which Tosaki is most interested in doing, and where most of his character revolves around. I guess, just like I just said. Also in the manga, Ai told Tosaki not to smoke cigarettes, worrying for Yuu Tosaki's health, which he listens to her. Instead of cigarettes, Yuu Tosaki decided to start using mints as a substitute for cigarettes, and he takes a lot of it. He takes a lot of mints, a lot at the time, as we saw in the first part of the manga when he was introduced to himself back in Iruma City, I believe, either Saitama Prefecture or Iruma City, I don't know. Yeah, you see him take a lot of mints, so yeah, he takes that instead of cigarettes right now because of the influence of his wife, you know, that changed him there. Alright, well, that's it for my character discussion video for Yuu Tosaki from Ajin Demi-Human. I know I might be missing some other stuff about Yuu Tosaki, but I wanted to just go over his character. Not really everything he did in the manga, yeah, because that's a lot of stuff, but just his character. So yeah, I should stop the video right here. before I start repeating it myself. Oh yeah, and next Ajin demi-human character discussion topic video will be on Izumi Shimamiura. So she's next. So yeah, that is it for my video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and bye. So bye.